Nice
Thank
color
you
blue.
very much, Carly.
Yeah, you too.
Thank
I like your blue.
you.
It's good
I
blue.
like your blue.
Thank you.
Thank
A little
you.
blue right here.
So why are we wearing blue?
Why are we wearing blue? Let's scroll down on the prompter just a little bit.
Let's see. Go ahead.
Thank you,
Go ahead,
Let's
Nathan.
do that.
Go
Keep
ahead.
going, keep going,
Keep going, Nathan.
Keep scrolling down.
Keep
Here we
scrolling.
have at it.
We're ready to reveal.
Keep
Yes,
going.
keep going.
Austin Brown was diagnosed with autism 2 years ago. He is 5 years old and has been attending speech therapy over the past year. During that time, he has gone from only speaking a few select words to communicating in phrases.
Yes, Austin is a fun-loving and is fascinated with animals, along with whatever his little brother Bentley's up to. Austin's father, Blake, is our first edition morning director here. He says he has an exceptional memory and attention to detail. His parents say they are extremely proud of him, and that means Amber too, the queen of the household.
That's right.
Yes, and they both cannot wait to see what he accomplishes, and that's the grandmother right there in the
and
last
in
picture.
honor of Austin, we're all wearing blue.
Blue,
So
yes.
Team Austin,
That's right.
we love you.
We love the Brown family here. So,
Yes.
and to honor Autism Acceptance Month, we're going to take a closer look at the developmental disability that affects 1 in 44 American children. ABC's Michael Strahan shows us how those with this diagnosis are breaking barriers and social stigmas.
Eric Garcia is a journalist on Capitol Hill.
There are days where I'm here all night, and then there are days where, I go home at a reasonable hour.
He's also autistic and author of the groundbreaking book, We're Not Broken, Changing the Autism Conversation.
Autistic people work in every sector. They're doctors and lawyers and waitresses. They're everywhere.
He's one of at least 20 million people worldwide with autism spectrum disorder, or ASD, which affects 1 in 44 American children.
People who know about autism, they can typically guess within a few minutes, but I think a lot of people also, they'll say, oh, you're not like my kid, because my kid can't speak. But it just means that autism manifests itself in very different ways.
The spectrum is described like a color wheel, each person uniquely affected by a range of different traits in areas of communication, behavior, and socialization.
So someone might have the communication delay, but may not have the motor skill delay. They may experience sounds and lights in a very different way than you and I would. And sometimes they can experience a sensory overload. And they may wear headphones, and this will help to make the noise not as severe. But also, they may avoid certain situations where it's just too overwhelming.
Another autistic trait is stimming, making repetitive movements or sounds, which can calm them when feeling overwhelmed. It's something some share on social media. For Eric, that means playing with his tie and ring.
A lot of times I can just completely be overwhelmed and almost want to have a meltdown, and to the point where it's difficult for me to communicate, speak. And that's just my way to deal with all the sounds.
Experts say early detection and intervention is key.
When a child is young, the brain is capable of change.
By 6 months, early signs include little or no smiling and limited eye contact. By 12 months, little or no babbling, pointing, or response to their name. And by 24 months, few or no meaningful two-word phrases.
Flapping their hands, spinning, twirling, walking on their toes. If you do see these behaviors in your child, these are behaviors that are associated with ASD and important to mention to your pediatrician.
If you or someone you know is in need of resources for people with autism, look no further. Here is a list of organizations in the Coastal Bend that offer programs for people with special needs. The Center for Autism and Related Disorders offers behavior analysis, clinical services, and training programs to help people learn to communicate, develop friendships, and lead healthy lives. The Autism Society of Texas is a nonprofit organization supporting people with autism and their loved ones by providing free information, referrals, education, support, and state and national advocacy.
And there you have it.